everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got the next testing video in my Primark and I Heart Revolution series. I have done quite a few palettes from their collection which I've been loving so much. I will link these all below for you. I also did a complete haul video of the collection that I picked up, so that will also be linked below. The products I'm going to be testing in today's video are of a pink theme, which I love so much. This little chocolate bar palette retails at £6 and it's called Pink Nudes. It's very cute. I've also got a little lip gloss slash lip oil and then a highlighter to pop on as well. I have to say in the collection I was more leaning towards the chocolate side to the collection rather than the fruity, but I did pick up a fruity product, so we're going to go in with that first. This is the Juicy Watermelon Lip Gloss. It does have a lip oil kind of effect to it and it does have glitter shimmer particles in the bottom. You can kind of see down here it's kind of got red and green shimmers, which is so pretty. The wear test for this was lovely. I really enjoyed wearing this for work. I tested it in the other video as well and I loved it. It does of course smell of watermelon, so if you like the watermelon type sweets, that's what I think it smells like. The applicator looks like this, and this did retail at £3 and I think it's a really nice size. I did find this formula really moisturising as well, and as I've said in the previous video, it does feel kind of lip gloss lip oil hybrid. And I do love lip oils at the moment, so this product is perfect for me. Really like it. They did also do a couple of other shades as well. I think some of them had tints, but I chose the clear one. The next product I've also tested in the other 3 palettes videos as well. This is the Love Triple Pink Highlighter. This retailed at £3. There was a gold toned one as well, but I went with the pink. This does have a magnetic lid, which I thought was quite cute and unusual for My Heart Revolution, and the swatch of this is beautiful. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have already got loads of highlighter on today, but we're gonna go in with this anyway because why not? I'm just gonna pop that on the top. I did do a highlighter testing video before this, so this probably wasn't the best example for me to do, but it is a beautiful glowy highlighter, as you could see from the swatch anyway. But yeah, beautiful. I'll just hold my finger like that. You can see the payoff on my cheek anyway. I've just got another highlighter underneath. That finger is glowing. And I have to say, I really did love this. This was priced at £3.50 and for the quality, I think it's well worth it. You get a lot of product in here and it is popping. Next, onto the eyeshadow palette. This is the mini chocolate bar palette called Pink Nudes. That's just the name on the back there. And I think the packaging of this one is the sweetest. It's so pretty and this is kind of pearlescent, which is nice. Inside, this is what the swatches look like. I do have to say, with the 3 chocolate bar palettes that were launched with Primark and Revolution, I do think they were all very similar colour stories, so I don't think you need to pick them all up. I just did because I was very intrigued and I wanted to do testing videos, of course, and I am getting into my neutrals recently, but this is kind of an autumnal looking eyeshadow palette, even though it's brought out at the start of spring. But yeah, it is unusual. It has been unreleased before, so if you want to get this, you can head down to Primark. I'm going to insert the swatches for you now and then we'll get into the eyeshadow testing. This is the I Heart Revolution and Primark Pink Nudes eyeshadow palette. The pans look like this. And then the swatches look like this. I have to say, compared to the packaging, the swatches inside don't appear to match it in my opinion. I'd preferred to have seen some very pastel pinks in there. I thought that'd have been so cute. But these are beautiful tones nonetheless. They're very autumnal, as I said. I can see myself sort of going for this around Christmas time when it's starting to get colder in October as well. But yeah, they are very pretty shades and I'm going to try and pop some on my eyes today. The swatches of them were very nice as well, as they always are with the chocolate bar palettes. And I think if you are looking for an autumnal palette, this is a cute one to start with. I've just primed my eyes using the Revolution Super Base. And for this eyeshadow palette, because it is called Pink Nudes, even though quite a few of the tones are dark in here, I am still wanting to do a fairly delicate looking eye look today. I want to go in with some of the shimmers obviously, but yeah, I'm going to try and stick to the paler shades in this, just so it matches the theme of the eyeshadow palette called Pink Nudes. The lightest shade we have in here is this one, so I'm going to pop my brush in there, and I am just going to use that to form a wing on the outside. So this is matching my skin tone quite nicely. I'd say it's a peachy tone and it's a very warm tone, which is nice. And I think all of the chocolate bar palettes which did come from Primark and I Heart Revolution were very worky shades. I felt like you could wear them daily and maybe that's a good thing. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. And I do adore the normal I Heart Revolution chocolate bar palettes, and I've said in previous videos as well, it definitely feels like they are 100% I Heart Revolution and just sort of sat in Primark rather than a physical collaboration where they've had an input to the formula, if that makes sense. So they do feel very high quality. And that is a very skin tone shade for me. It almost looks like I've got nothing on. Pink Nudes, okay. But I'm guessing that is what nude means anyway, so that's fine. For the next one, I'm going to go in this shade here. It's not too dissimilar to the previous one I went in. That one's kind of got a more yellowy peachy tone. This one's a bit cooler, I'd say. And for this, I'm just going to dab on the inner corner, so just take that right into the corner of my lid. It literally looks like I've got nothing on. I'm going to go in with that shade again. And what I said in the previous videos as well, the colours in the mini chocolate bar palettes and the chocolate bar palettes in general, they do blend really nicely with each other. I mean, it literally just looks like I've got no eyeshadow on whatsoever. But don't worry, we are going to go in with some shimmers as well. I think for starters, I'm going to take this shade here, so it's just a goldy bronzy tone. Again, it's very light, very pale. I'm just going to dab that on the inner corner, because I'm just trying to get a little bit of definition down there. I said I was going for a nude look, but I want it to look like I've actually got some eyeshadow on. Obviously, with different skin tones, the other colours would pop anyway. It just so happens that those two shades perfectly match my skin tone. I'm going to do the same again on the other side and just pop that there, just to get a little bit of sparkle. I mean, I don't think I can see much still, but it's not the palette's fault, it is the colour of my skin. I think I'm going to go in this shade here, which is just a beautiful metallic purple. That one is definitely going to show up, I want to say, and I'm going to pop this on the outer corner. With this one, I'm just going to hold my mirror slightly above the viewfinder just to see if this works. I'm going to try and pack a little bit of colour there just to get some definition in the wing, because at the moment the eye look is so nude it's just invisible. I mean, I can see it in person, but on camera it's looking very, very pale. It is still beautiful though. I definitely see how it could look really nice with other skin tones as well. So I've just taken that pink shade slightly in the outer corner just to give a bit of definition, and then I've also used it to try and move out towards the wing slightly, just so we've got a little bit of colour on here. I'm going to take my brush in this shade again, and I'm just going to dust over the top slightly, just to make it as subtle as we can. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm going to go again in this purple shade here, and I'm just going to drag that out to the wing slightly. And then I'm just going to drag that up to the wing a little bit more. There we go. We've got a little bit of pigment now. Again, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just use that to dust over slightly. Because although I do want to go with the pink nudes theme, I want you to be able to see it as well. Next, I am going to go back in this shade here. So I'm going to just dab my finger in like that. And then for this part, I'm just going to press on my eyelid, just on the centre like that, just to give it a little bit of a glow. And then I'm going to use my blank finger and just brush up slightly, and then I'll do the same on the other side. I think these are really pretty colours, and again I stand by the fact that these could all be worn at work. I definitely feel like that. That's what I've got on my eyes so far. I'm going to go back in this shade here, and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to take that shade again and just pop it up here like this, and the same on the other side, just to give it a little bit of a glow. And finally, I am just going to go in that peachy shade again. And I'm just going to dust over the top of the lid like that, just to give a little bit of a glow. And I'll probably put the same colour just here as well, just because I think that would look really nice. Give a little bit of a glow. Yeah, I do really like that. This is definitely what I would call a barely there eyeshadow look. It's got a bit of something, but it's also very nude, which is what I was going for anyway with the name of the palette. As I said, this is called Pink Nudes. Does it live up to that? I'd say it definitely lives up to the nudes. There's not much pink in here. There's more sandy colours and browns, but I do really like the formula. I think it's definitely wearable. So what I'm going to do is pop some mascara on, and then we'll hear my thoughts. I'm going to go in with the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Dipped Mascara. The wand looks like this. that's my finished video with the Pink Nudes eyeshadow palette from Primark and Revolution. I think it's really cute, the packaging is nice, and I've definitely got this wearable everyday kind of worky look. It definitely does live up to the Pink Nudes minus the pinks. I'd say we've managed to get a bit of a peachy blend with the purpley pinky running through it. To be honest, I think I've achieved what I wanted to. I wanted to guide the look around the name of the palette, which is Pink Nudes, so I think we've achieved that. I would have loved to have seen some baby pinks in here. I thought there could be so much fun had with this and the colour of the packaging, but it is a very wearable palette. I really like the three that they came out with. Again, I said they were quite similar, but there will be something to suit different skin tones and personalities, I guess. So yeah, I really like that. If you do want to see the other testing videos with these palettes, then please have a look in the bio and subscribe to my channel because I will be digging these out in the future as well. And then the lip gloss is still holding up really well on my lips. It feels very moisturising. Absolutely love this. Definitely will be testing it in more videos as well. And the little heart highlighter is definitely one of my favourites from all of the items I picked up. It's very glowing, very cute, and I just like the shape of it. It's just very cute. So far, I think this is probably oddly one of my favourites from the collection, minus the Love palette, but I think out of the chocolate bars that I've tested, I actually really like this. It's made me step out of my comfort zone and I'm glad I picked it up. I'm excited to see what else iHeart Revolution and Primark bring out, if they do bring anything out. As I said, they do have stuff sort of from their chocolate range and the fruity range. Go check it out if you're interested. They are limited editions as far as I'm aware. You can't get these things anywhere else unless you go into Primark, so that's quite cool. If you want to see more makeup, beauty and hair videos, then please subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram. That's at Zoey Glitters, Zoey with a Y. I do post regularly over there as well, and some behind the scenes little things. So if you do like this kind of thing, then please subscribe and follow me over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!